time to discuss sample question paper, as you will have to appear for exam on 26th of December. It is UT2. So let us start. Paper pattern will be as prescribed by board. And if we look at the sections, this time the paper will be entirely different. There will be two sections, section A and section B. And here we are going to discuss a few questions along with answers, so that you should be able to recognize question paper pattern and how to answer the questions. So question number 1 and 2 will be comprehension passages that will strictly be based upon MCQ. Any short answer based choices will be there, and you will have to just take the choice. And if we look at question number 2, that will also be very technical question that will be of reading section. And think technical, why it will be technical, you will have to read the data, or you will have to study any bar chart or any diagram, and then you will have to answer. And you should be very clear about that, and you must make practice. It will not be possible that today I will discuss that, but you are very clear about just attempting comprehension passages. So now next question, let us start with grammar section. That will be question number 3 of your question paper. Now just look at grammatical portion. Grammar will be of 8 marks, and you should be very clear about how to attempt this particular question. Choose the correct option, answer any 4. So now just look at the accident was terrible. He had dash luck that he survived. Many, much, a lot of, little. Determiners, you will have to select right determiner. We look at many, used with countable nouns in order to highlight the number, and much, uncountable noun. Much is just for uncountable noun. You should be very clear about that. And a lot of is also with uncountable noun. Little is hardly any. So you will have to look at, it is also used with uncountable noun. Here just look at the genuine question. The accident was terrible. He had. Here we have to look at the right choice. Right choice will be much. And B option is the right option here. So you are able to recognize this particular fact. Luck can never ever be counted. So here just this particular determiner is right determinants to fill this particular blank. The reason behind that is uncountable, and luck is never counted in numbers. Nobody can count the luck in number. I think you are very clear up to this particular point. There's no doubt in that. But just look at question number 2, the grammatical portion. The room was extremely tiny. There was dash space to move. Again, determiners, little, a little, some, few. I think we are very clear about the meaning. Little, hardly any, used with uncountable noun. And if we look at a little, some, used with uncountable noun. Some, you're able to look at the things highlighted. It is highlighted to look at this particular, I think if we look at C option, that is meant for highlighting countable nouns. Some highlights a few, and few is hardly any while it is in number. Little is hardly any while it is used with uncountable noun, and few is for countable noun, and some is also for countable noun. I think there is no doubt in that. So if we look at the right answer of this particular query, you will be able to look at, here we have to highlight little. Kyun? Just look at why. The room was extremely tiny. Room बहुत छोटा था. There was little space to move, यानी कि hardly any, यानी It is A is the right choice and you are able to recognize कि ना के बराबर ही थी रूम में जगह चलने के लिए. I think there is no doubt in that. We have been living here for dash years. So if we look at the right answer, you will have to look at the right answer of this query, that is many. Why many? I think again same concept. Determiners, countable and uncountable. Many is used with countable nouns. So years can be counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is possible. So much can never ever be right. A lot of can never ever be right. Few can never ever be right. So many A is the right answer. So when I visited him in Mumbai, he dashed there for 5 years. Just look at this particular sentence. The basic concept behind it is tense. So if we are master of tense topic, we should be able to look at this in a very fine way. So अब देखिए, when I visited him in Mumbai, he, right choices are, if we look at the right choice, that is had been teaching. So why had been teaching? Just look at this particular use of past perfect tense. Past perfect tense is highlighted, not past perfect. If we look at the genuine pick, it is highlighted with past perfect continuous because 4 5 years also mentioned. So you will have to highlight. So when I visited him in Mumbai, तो ये सिंपल पास्ट टेंस है जो फर्स्ट है, और नेक्स्ट स्टेप जो है जो हम ले रहे हैं, जो फिलिंग कर रहे हैं इसकी, दैट विल बी डन विद हैड बीन टीचिंग. कॉन्सेप्ट क्या है इसमें? सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस एंड पास्ट परफेक्ट कॉन्टिन्यूस टेंस. इट इज बोथ द टेंसेस आर मूविंग साइमल्टेनियसली. अगर इसको ट्रांसलेट किया जाए, जब मैं गया था मुंबई, तो he had been teaching there for 5 years. वो 5 साल से वहां पढ़ा रहा था, अब नहीं पढ़ा रहा. I think you are able to look at this particular concept. So have been is the wrong answer, is teaching is the wrong answer, has been teaching is a wrong answer. Right answer is had been teaching. C is the right choice. Daily dash on the bank of river Yamuna. Again, concept behind it is tense. Daily stands, has been standing, stood is standing. So stands, present simple, that is present indefinite, is the right answer here. It is daily stands on bank of river Yamuna. I think you are very clear about this, and you will have to attempt 4 questions out of 5. I think you are very clear about first question of grammar, but I want to give you guideline, dear students. Answer every question by highlighting number, then you will highlight the right option, code number of right option, and then right answer. तो अगर जिस बच्चे ने अगर सिर्फ उसमें सपोज राइट आंसर इज ए लिख दिया और उसका ए का जो हाईलाइट ना किया कि ए के साथ वर्ड कौन सा है, marks will be deducted. Take care of this particular point. Look at the temptation in a sincere way. So don't write questions, just write answers in a systematic way. So, or agar if the instruction is answer any 4, attempt 4 only, don't move for 5. हाँ, ये हो सकता है कि आपको थर्ड के बारे में जानकारी नहीं है, यू आर नॉट क्लियर अबाउट थर्ड कि इसका आंसर मेरा राइट होगा या नहीं होगा, तो यू कैन लुक एट 5. You can just look at the series 1, 2, 4, 5. I think you are able to understand up to this particular point. Next question, just look at transform the following sentences. Answer any 4. Again, you will have to look at the grammatical portion in a very sincere way. So everyone knows that the earth is round. तो हमें किस में कन्वर्शन करना है इसका? It should be converted into a compound sentence. I think you are very clear about compound sentences. So you have to look at the right answer. If we look at the right answer of it, it will be option number A. The earth is round and everyone knows it. So I think you are very clear about compound sentence. देखिए अगर जो two sentences किसी conjunction के साथ join होते हैं or highlights the different meaning, automatically we are able to recognize that it is compound sentence. Compound words, compound sentences, I think you are very clear. कंपाउंड वर्ड क्या होता है? जब एक वर्ड में दो वर्ड्स होते हैं बट एंड वी आर एबल टू रिकॉग्नाइज द मीनिंग. सो फॉर एग्जांपल ब्रेड एंड बटर. तो जब कंजक्शन के साथ दो सेंटेंसेस जुड़े होते हैं तो वी आर एबल टू हाईलाइट दैट इट इज अ कंपाउंड सेंटेंस. तो ये राइट आंसर इज द अर्थ इज राउंड एंड एवरीवन नोस इट. नाउ जस्ट लुक एट change into positive. So positive sentences, I think you are very clear about positive sentences. Rajdhani Express is the fastest train. Just look at the right answer. If we look at the right answer will be if we look at the right answer of question number 2, that will be option number C. Because we have to look at both A and B. So just look at A. There is no other train as fast as Rajdhani Express. कोई भी गाड़ी इतनी स्पीडली नहीं चलती जितनी की राजधानी एक्सप्रेस चलती है. So if we look at the second option, no other train is as fast as Rajdhani Express. ये दोनों sentences जो हैं वो positive sentences. इसलिए जो राइट आंसर होगा बोथ ए एंड बी. आई थिंक यू आर एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड अप टू दिस पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट एंड यू आर वेरी क्लियर अबाउट द पॉजिटिव सेंटेंसेस. So I think you are able to understand up to this particular point. There is no doubt. अब चलिए next, transform the given sentences by sentence by removing two. The tea is too hot for me. Just look at this. We have to remove two from this particular सेंटेंस और क्वेश्चन. यू विल हैव टू लुक एट. तो कैसे होगा देन? कैसे इसको रिमूव करेंगे? कैसे इसका जस्टिस करेंगे टू रिमूव करने के बाद? वी हैव टू लुक एट. तो हमें इसके इस पूरा कॉन्सेप्ट को देखना है. वी विल हैव टू लुक एट द कॉन्सेप्ट. तो इसके कैसे करना है? दिस टी इज सो हॉट दैट आई कैनॉट टेक इट. तो यू विल हैव टू लुक एट दिस पर्टिकुलर आंसर. ए इज द राइट चॉइस हियर. तो यहाँ पे हमने सो दैट के साथ इसको हाईलाइट कर दिया. सो और दैट यानी टू इज कन्वर्टेड इनटू द सेंटेंस ऑफ so and that. That is so hot that I cannot take it. I think you are very clear about this transformation of sentence. Now just look at the next. If we look at the next, we will have to look at transform the given sentence into compound. Coming to me, Anita delivered the letter. Just look at the right answer. So far as this particular word is a sentence is concerned, you will have to look. The right answer is, I think that is option number A. Anita came to me and delivered the letter. देखिए दो यहाँ पे same concept. Two sentences are joined with conjunction and. I think you are able to understand up to this particular point. Now just look at the next sentence. Transform the given sentences into complex. So if we are just looking at this particular question, we should be very very careful. तो हमें इसको complex sentence में convert करना है. तो पहले आप इस choice देखिए, right? Then I will highlight the meaning of complex sentences. And even you are able to recognize. We have done it in 10th standard also. Buy one shirt and get one free. तो इसको हमने कॉम्प्लेक्स सेंटेंस में चेंज करना है. वी हैव टू लुक एट द राइट चॉइस. तो राइट चॉइस क्या होगा? कॉम्प्लेक्स सेंटेंस कैसे बनेगा? यू विल हैव टू हाईलाइट. तो राइट चॉइस विल बी, यू हैव टू लुक एट ऑप्शन नंबर बी. इफ यू बाय वन शर्ट यू गेट वन फ्री. आई थिंक यू आर एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड अप टू दिस पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट कि ये कॉम्प्लेक्स सेंटेंस कैसे बना जब कंडीशन यहाँ पे आ गया. व्हाट टाइप ऑफ कंडीशन इज? इफ यू बाय वन शर्ट you get one free. The complex sentence, you're able to get the interpretation of it. B is the right answer. So I think we are very clear about transformation of sentences. Now let us move for the next, that is the literature. So literature textbooks, you will have to highlight. First, read the extract carefully and answer the following questions. You will have to look at this particular point in a very systematic way. So you will have to read and reread this particular extract before answering any question. So some 20, 30 years later, she would laugh at snapshots, see Betty and Dolly, she would say, look how they dressed us for beach. And the sea holiday was her past, mine is her laughter. Both rhyme with the labored ease of loss. Yesterday I told you that I is upset. Just cleared the concept. तो इसकी पहले ट्रांसलेशन करके आपको देखना है. आई थिंक यू आर वेरी क्लियर कि 20-30 साल के बाद जो पोइट की मम्मी थी वो उस फोटोग्राफ को देखती थी और कहती थी अपनी कजन्स को कि यार हम कैसे लग रहे हैं बेटी और डॉली, कि कैसे हमें तैयार कर रखा है हॉलीडेइंग के लिए, बीच के लिए. आई थिंक यू आर एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड अप टू दिस पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट. तो अब पोइट नेक्स्ट क्या कह रही है? कह रही है कि सी हॉलीडे उनका पास था, मेरी मम्मी का, और यानी मेरा जो मम्मी का लाफ्टर था, बिकॉज मदर इज नो मोर ऑन दिस पर्टिकुलर अर्थ. तो मम्मी का लाफ्टर जो पोइट के लिए एक पास्ट बन चुका था. दोनों बहुत अपसेट थी. मम्मी क्यों अपसेट थी? मम्मी इसलिए अपसेट थी क्योंकि वो दोबारा शायद नहीं जा पाए होंगे. जो बीच हॉलीडे, इट वाज रियली वेरी एंटरटेनिंग फॉर हर. और with the passage of time, sometimes we are not able to arrange trips and tours. So वैसे भी that was childhood period, golden period of her life. तो पोइट क्यों अपसेट है? यू विल हैव टू लुक एट, क्योंकि उसने अपनी मदर को खो दिया है. मदर नहीं है. मम्मी की हंसी कैसे आएगी जब मम्मी है ही नहीं? तो दोनों बहुत अपसेट है. जिस लॉस को बुलाने में उनको बहुत जिंदगी लगी, लेबर्ड ईज ऑफ लॉस का, यहाँ यू शुड बी एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड दिस पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट. बहुत कोशिश करने के बाद, बहुत हार्ड वर्क करने के बाद वो जो टेंशन थी उससे दूर हुआ. यानी पोइट जो था, पोइट जो थी, शी वाज वेरी अपसेट टू लुक एट नेगेटिव स्टेट व्हाइल शी हैड लॉस्ट हर मदर. यहाँ पे जो पोइट की मम्मी थी वो दोबारा वही बीच पे जाके हॉलीडेइंग जो थी दोबारा नहीं कर पाई थी. आई थिंक यू आर एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड द ट्रांसलेशन ऑफ इट. नाउ लेट अस आंसर, हु इज शी इन द एक्सट्रैक्ट? आई थिंक वी आर एबल टू लुक एट. तो answer A is the right answer. That is poet. Is it right? Answer it. I think again you will have to just judge. Don't believe in hearsay. Right answer will be B. That is poet's mother. Is a wrong answer. A is wrong answer. Poet is not speaking. She would laugh at snapshot. यानी she यहाँ पे कौन है? पोइट की मम्मी. Why is she laughing? So you will have to write answer. क्यों हंस रही? So if we look at the right answer of this particular query, you will have to look at a very systematic way, and the systematic way will be, you will have to look at number 1, 2, 3, 4. Because she finds her beach dress funny, because somebody cracked a joke, because she laughed quite often, because she is making fun of her cousins. Here the right option, just right answer will be A. That is, only one is the right choice, because she finds their beach dresses funny. Next step, you will have to look at the sea holiday was her past, mine is her laughter. These lines indicate, just look at the sea holiday was her past, mine is her laughter. These lines indicate, just look at the right answer. If we look at the right answer of this particular query, you will have to look at in a very different state. The right answer will be, I think the poet is grieving at the absence of her mother. That is C. जो poet है बहुत दुखी हो रही. क्यों उसकी मम्मी उनके पास नहीं है? She lost her mother. I think you are able to look at, तो इसमें भी आपको do whatever the I think instruction will be given in question paper, you will have to look at, यानी कि आपको 2 extracts में से एक extract करना होगा जो poetry का extract होगा. All right, next candid childhood go, you will have to look at the things. You will have to read the extract in the same order. Now quickly you will have to note down the answers. Question number 1, producing in extract means, if we look at this particular answer, you will have to look at producing in the extract means, right? Option is option number B, that is thinking. What is the significance of the line my own and mine alone? Just look at the answer of this particular query. And if we look at the right choice for this answer, we have to look at the right choice will be C. It indicates that his opinion are now free from the influence of others. What does the stanza reflect about childhood? Look at the question number 3. If we look at question number 3, we will have to look at the things in a very different way. So different ways you will have to look at. What does this stanza reflect about childhood? ये stanza क्या highlight करता है childhood की, कौन सी pick देता है? Dear student, you have studied this particular poem in detail, so you are able to recognize the fact in a very different way. So the right answer, I think you must be waiting for the right answer of this particular question. The right answer of this will be children's opinions are often influenced by others. I think you are able to look at B. Children's opinions are often influenced by others. So you should be very, very judicious while answering any question, because technical based questions will be there. I think with this we are able to look at the next. Question number 6 will be extracts from your books. Particular question in very systematic way. You will have to read and reread the extract and answer the question in a very systematic way. So I'm just highlighting the things in a very systematic way. What changes occurred in the relationship of author and her mother in the city? I think you must have studied the chapter and you will have to read the chapter line by line, and the right answer you will have to look at, that will be all of the above. Grandmother didn't accompany him to school. She couldn't help him with his studies. She was unhappy with the things being taught to him in school. I think here 3 options all are very correct, and D will be the right answer you will have to look at. Why was grandmother unhappy with author's new school? Then you will have to look at the detailed answer. So right answer or right option will be she couldn't help the author in his studies anymore. I think you are very clear about it. The phrase rolled by in the extract me, just look at this particular phrase in a systematic way. Rolled by. So I think line by line explanation, you must recall the lecture. You must be able to read and reread the things time and again. So if we look at the right answer of this particular question, the right answer will be, I think, PASSED. That is option number C. Again, you will have to answer next extract. You will have to look at again seriousness of studying each and every line given in extract. Then you will have to just look at the things in a very systematic way. Time is going to be over, but I want to highlight that a temptation should be up to mark. Paper will be just like board pattern, and you will have to look at